Fungi are so underappreciated. Fungi are fantastic and important in many ways, yet they are pretty much only mentioned in one context. One. And then only to describe them as not plants and not animals. What prejudice, what injustice. Fungi more than stand on their own as interesting and incredible. You don't know what I'm talking about because they're ignored, not because they're boring or unimportant, not in the least. Let's go back to the beginning. Have you heard about how the first plants began to colonize the land? Guess who might have done that first? And guess who helped plants to cross the divide when they finally did? That's right. Fungi and plants have been cooperating since the very beginning. This was such an important partnership for plants that to this day, 80% of all plants continue to rely on glomeromycota fungi to provide them nutrients. It is really just a few fungi doing all the work to support all of those plants. There are less than 230 species of fungi supporting over 230,000 species of plants. Guess who was the first to grow to tree size? Picture something 8 times taller than anything else on existence on land. It wasn't a tree. It was called Prototaxite, a fungus. Then, when trees did learn how to grow tall, they made a royal mess of it. They started to use lignin to make wood and grow to great heights. That lignin was left behind, trapping the carbon inside it in such a way that nothing could use it afterward. So trees made lignin, grew, gloated, and died, leaving their unusable skeletons to sink into the ground for 40 million straight years. This is the reason for those vast coal deposits we are mining out today. All of that carbon was trapped away and accessible to the planet's life cycles. That is, until finally a fungi, white rot, did the hard work of learning how to break down wood, allowing that material to finally begin to be reused by everything else once again. Fungi brought the end to the Carboniferous era. Today, fungi continues to be the decomposer and recycler of pretty much everything. That's why we think of it as gross and creepy, because it is always where there is death, to clean it up. Rot is fungi at work, liquefying corpses of all kinds back into food and building blocks of life. The last fact I want to mention is that fungi is vastly underestimated. You think you know about mushrooms, but really, that's like saying you've seen a banana tree because you've seen bananas. Mushrooms are just the fruit. The entire rest of the mushroom tree is a vast living organism with tiny tendrils spread deep and wide beneath you. There are many more strange and wonderful fungi facts, but I'll save those for another time. For now, I hope you enjoyed learning a bit about these rarely recognized life forms.